Yo, this your boy Murph Almighty. Thank y'all for tuning into another episode of Never Too Much Podcast. I appreciate it like nobody on YouTube has ever appreciated anybody. Especially since, I'm only a few hours from being remonetized. Hopefully I'll give it one more try and we get right in there, and then I'll be doing a little something a little more often. Now I had some things on my mind today. I just wanted to get on the camera and just talk about it with you. Maybe some people will feel this, maybe some people won't. But I was just driving down the road, and me and my boys always talking, and it came to my mind, what a great place to be. With all of this stuff going on in the country, I still wouldn't be anywhere else on the planet. I thought I would take this time to just kind of give some positive sides to being an American that I hope that you probably already know, but if you click this, you're probably thinking, either you proving my point or you're looking for reasons to either negate my point or you're looking for some motivation. I'm here to give it to you. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe if you like the vibe. This is Murph Almighty Blacklight TV. You already know, Never Too Much Podcast. America, man. It's a bittersweet relationship with us, but I swear there ain't no place I would rather be. Just follow me and let me break it down for you and see if I could change your mind if you on the wall about it, because I don't care about that racism. I don't care about all of this violence, blah, blah, blah. You gonna have to box me up and ship me off this mug because I'm not going nowhere. See, America is the only country where you can be broke on Monday and a millionaire by Friday, man. It's so many success stories. It's ridiculous. This is the only place where you'll see a celebrity on a jet on the way to wherever he going. And you know what he'll be saying? Man, we oppressed out here, man. I went to this 5-star restaurant last week, and man, they didn't want to serve me, man. Really? They got 5-star restaurants. They got money. I know money ain't everything, but when you don't have it, it damn near is. As long as you got Wi-Fi and a dream, you pretty much good to go out here, bro. We gotta keep it real. The United States, we know we're not perfect, right? We're not perfect by a long shot. Man, the country look like it's going through shit right now. But its greatest dysfunctional family members, bro, we are the greatest. Name a place that you would rather be a bum in. Mexico? Would you rather be a bum in Mexico? Would you rather be a bum in Spain or Canada or where? Because I'm gonna tell you something. We got the fattest bums on the planet. We got the biggest bums. We got the most privileged, man. I see bums around here, and when I say bum, I mean homeless people. No offense if you're watching this from your tent on Skid Row with your flat screen TV. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy, man. Y'all done seen these videos? People got flat screen TV, rug, running water. You like, yo, that's homeless? That's American homeless, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you now. Listen, when you think about these things, you can start over from nothing, man. America is a place where you can be homeless and you can still Uber Eats. You can still deliver pizza for cash. Think of other countries, you'll go broke and then that's it, bro. You done. That's it. No second act. This is where you're gonna be for the rest of your life. Which, I mean, in some cases, that might be a relief for some people, knowing that there is no extra room. This is the ceiling. This is where you are. Misery loves company. But when you think about it here, we have shelters. We got public libraries you can sleep in, where D-Ray said the 24-hour fitness. You could create a Shopify store by lunchtime, because all you bums got the best phones. You never hear a bum looking for a phone. Oh my God, it's America, bro. You think these bums in Saudi Arabia got phones? You think these people living homeless in Africa got cell phones and shit they playing on? Fat, eating snacks, eating EBT? You crazy. You crazy. But you can be a bum beg at the gas station. Next thing you know, you on Shark Tank. Y'all remember that dude who was singing on the street, end up on American Idol? That's not enough. Listen. You can say damn near anything you want. Now, I ain't saying within YouTube guidelines. Of course, there's policies. Everyone got certain policies where they can't cuss and fuss everywhere. You can't go to work and just start acting up. But take your ass over there to North Korea. Go over there to Russia. Go to Dubai and start hollering. America, you can get a TikTok and say the president got a raccoon wig on. You could say he an orange piece of shit. You could say he eat peanut butter and jelly with a fork. You could say anything, and nothing's going to happen. A woman just got 300 bans for calling a baby the N-word the other day. My fault. I said it wrong. She got 600,000. All I'm saying is, even the racists get paid out here, bruh. You telling me that you ain't got a little hate in your heart to come over here and get that bread? Look, Charleston White hate everybody. Look all that money that man making. I digress though. Let's keep going. You can't, no, matter of fact, no. Because you ain't gonna be in North Korea and say you can play Call of Duty and you gonna monetize your account, man. You probably can't even play Call of Duty over there, bro. I could start a podcast and call it Damn America Damn. And talk nothing but smack about it all. Now, I don't know if I'll be monetized, but no one's going to be able to shut you down. They can shadow ban, cry all they want to, but at least you got a way. Man, some countries, while you're on that camera, you'll see that camera go black. Pat, sleep softly now. Y'all better start appreciating. My family fought for this country. You ready to go? Take your ass over there to Africa and see what happens. You'll be begging to come over here by the next season. I promise you. Also, America is a melting pot anyway. It's the only country where your neighbor will be a Nigerian, your barber will be a Dominican, your driver will be a Somali. You go to the Chinese restaurant, you can meet a Korean. What are you talking about? We all will have the same arguments. We all probably watch the same TV shows. Try that shit somewhere else. You be seeing people in Japan, why are you brown? Why are you black? Shoot, someplace in Africa. I'm just saying, America is one of the greatest countries, regardless of all of that racism, all of that biasism, all of that stuff that y'all say that is whatever. I promise you, bro, you ain't gonna want to go nowhere else, man. This is the hustle capital of the fucking galaxy, man. Listen, you can make a living selling scented ass candles. You can stream yourself going, I'm a robot, I'm a robot, I'm a robot, and make $1 million, bro. You can come on here and cry, make money, bro, in America, bro. In America. You understand that? Sure, you probably could do it somewhere else, but we got air conditioned, central air. Ooh. Everybody ain't got central air. I'm just saying, I'm not picking on nobody else's country. I'm just taking pride in mine. I'm highlighting what we able to do. Okay? You could make a living here flipping Pokemon cards, bro. Americans hustle the way Asian people design. We made for this, bro. Capitalism is a sport, baby. It's a competition. And I just think that if my people understood that, if black people understood that, man, hoo-wee, you think y'all don't like us now. But never mind. I digress from that because I know why people don't like us. Because they ignorant as fuck a lot of the time. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I got the same internet everybody else got. I'll get back to the why America's great for a second, but let me go on to why people don't always appreciate America. I'm gonna tell you, when you growing up good and you spoil a little bit, you spoil, and you can tell the government I need, and you feel entitled. It sometimes builds a weak individual. It makes weakness. It breeds a weakness, and I'm a victim of that too. But I felt like education and history and learning where you came from would open those doors up to your mind to where you would think, oh, well, if they can do it and if they did it, then we can do it. No, what they do is they take it and they turn it into a victimization to where they want someone to do it for them. I want to play a numbers game before we get back into this. I want you to go online and I want you to look at what the average family per race spends on just miscellaneous trips, clothes, shoes, just, I wanted that phone, I wanted that new hat. The average is from $5 to $7 grand a year, give or take. And that's for across the board. We got Asians coming at the top at about, I think, $7 grand. Then you got the rest, I think, Caucasian white Americans come at about $6 or upper $5s. Then you got the Hispanics and the Indians. Excuse me, they come in at about $5 grand too, and we also do too. This is the kicker. Black people make the least on the list. They make about $53,000 compared to the Asian 70 to 80 or more, right? And I thought about that and I said, well, if we can keep up with the amount of trips in clothes that they have, we only missing a $2,000 gap in the fund department, but a $20,000 gap in the funds department. I said, man, what if we set out for 5 years, man? Put that money to something else. Then I woke up from my damn dream and I said, we're in a free country. We can do what the hell we want to do. Which brings me back to how America is so great. America is so great that you can complain about the same people who you want to help you. We got problems, but we got options. America got racism, they got broken health care, we got overpriced rent, and we got Florida. Need I say more? Florida. No offense to Florida, but damn. Drive-throughs for everything. You can get they can get a drive-through oil change. You can get a drive-through. I seen drive-through funerals. We got free speech, even when you're stupid, even when you're dumb, even if you're a liar. You're free to lie. We have thousands of streaming services. I can get damn near a house dropped off to my house from Amazon. We got a court system that's slow, but eventually says, you know what? You're right. In other places, justice don't exist. Now, okay, I know some people gonna talk about the immigration. That's another video. We gonna talk about that mug later. But as far as America goes for the good parts, the positive parts, let me ask you this then. Why everybody want to come here? Why are we fighting for illegal immigrants to stay if America ain't worth nothing? If you ever doubt how fucking fire America is, ask yourself, who trying to get in and who won't leave? People ain't floating across the ocean to get to France, bruh. People is not breaking down to get into Mexico. They risking everything, everybody to get to USA, America, because they know even if this shit all fucked up, it's still better than that shit. It's still better than that shit. Let me say like Umar. It's still better than that shit. Listen, Umar ain't leave. Lord Jamar ain't leave. Oprah ain't leave. Akon ain't leave. What you talking about? All of these scholars who talk about this, they not reporting from Africa, bruh. Think about that. Think about that, bruh. They coming over here 181 days out the year, I bet you that. The last person I knew to leave America was that Nature Boy motherfucker, and look at him. He was freaking off, being freaky. And now he in jail for the rest of his life. You see what I'm saying? Where else can a broke immigrant land, work at a gas station, stack that bread, buy a house, send their kids to college, and one generation, and got the next one on the way? Huh? America. We gave you hip hop. We got Marvel movies. We got Netflix. We got chicken sandwiches with donuts for buns. We ain't got none of that muk they be cooking up, man. I ain't eating none of that Indian. Listen, I ain't eating none of that Indian mess, man. This country runs off culture. Let me add this to all my white buddies out there, because that's most of my subscribers. A black American is the most American person. Follow me. Don't thumbs down and delete me yet. Follow me. Just listen. I know you'll listen. Everyone who came here brought some part of their culture, some part of their value, and some part of their moral to this country. Whether it was Irish, whether it was Italian, whether it was German, whether it was Japanese or Hispanic. But I'll tell you one person who did not do that. The African. When the African got over here after being dropped in the Caribbean or Brazil or wherever the hell y'all had him at, once he got here, we went about 3 or 4 or 5 generations trying to keep that stuff together, and they broke it up. They made sure that they didn't pass it on. So what ends up happening is the little bit that you do keep is kind of methodical. It's kind of mythic. It's kind of hearsay-ish, because it's wrapped in what my mama did and then what her mama did. It's not like the way you had your family crest, you had your little book with you written down, you got your grandpa's flag up there. Ours is more like oral tradition. So what do you get from oral tradition versus that physical? You guys literally have photographs of your immigrant parents coming over here. We don't have that. You know, we got that shackle picture with the painting. That's what we got. So when the culture started cultivating, you got to think that we're taking from y'all. Everything that a black American is a slice of the Irish, the Italian, the Japanese. You want examples? I'm a Murphy Almighty. That's Irish. What about the Asians? Kung Fu flicks, Chinese food. Come on. We love Asian people. We love white people. We love Spanish people. But we're on the defensive because we feel like no one loves us back. They don't realize that this world, this American piece of soil, is competitive and everybody's fighting everybody. They think every color sticks with that color, but that's not true. Racists stick with racists, but all white people aren't racist. Thugs stick with thugs, but all black people aren't thugs. So if you can just use that example with everything and realize that there's outliers everywhere. The internet is a lie. All of us aren't them. But if you're in Saudi Arabia and you're watching black Twitter, it looks like over-sexualized women and over-thugified men or homosexual men. That is because America's free to do what the hell they want. There isn't somebody coming to your house saying, if you don't take that dress off, man, we're going to lock you up. Because if it was, then you would have that in your country too. And that's what, and then no one would have to leave to come over here and do it. I digress. But what I'm trying to say, y'all, is America, Uncle Sam, your nephews and nieces got issues. We make bad decisions. You get on our nerves. But we still coming to the cookout, man. We still coming to the party, man. We parlaying. We staying, baby. Whether you remove EBT tomorrow or you add it, which, I mean, it's a stigma that we the ones who always on it, but that stat is off because it's 70%, you know, we only 13% out here. So we can't be the majority in damn near anything. But back to the point, let's be clear. You don't have to love everything about America, but You better respect this hustle, respect this freedom, and you better respect this opportunity, because I'm telling you, the fact that you can fall off a cliff and still bounce back, that's the plan, baby. USA. Because I'm telling you, no matter how hard of a time I'm going through out here, I don't waste my worries. You know why I don't waste my worry? And why you shouldn't waste your worry? Because everything that you've ever gone through in your entire life, you've made it through. You know how I know? Because you're watching this. Keep going. Keep pushing. You can do it. No matter what country you in, no matter what stipulations you in, you can make it. I can too, because I will. And we in the best place to do it if you're in America, baby. So get up off your ass and get busy. I'm Murph Almighty. This is Black Light TV Never Too Much podcast. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. If you like the vibe, subscribe, baby. This is me. Next time, y'all.
Turn it on. Turn it on. Listen up. Welcome to the show. It's Black Light TV. Current vibes, all the news that you need. In this world changing, keep your soul light. Stay with us, we'll get you through the night. Turn it on.